And welcome back to the V4 Vanilla server. You are here again with PhD Phil. And today we've got a few villager updates for ya. And we'll get to a new project as well. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of my shot. As you can see, we've got quite a few more villagers around. We may have lost a couple even, I'm not sure. This guy, he's the newest one. He's a butcher. The other white coat guy, did he go down here? He's a leather worker. As you can see, I also made a couple more basements. This is a big one. It goes underneath two houses. And we have the water source block from the garden coming down as well. I like that basement. We've got a basement there, basement under this one, and under this guy as well. A lot of basements. Our first villager, the original guy we brought over, the Fletcher, he is still just staying in this corner. I think he's homesick. He's trying to go back over to the rehab center. So maybe at some point we'll take him back over there and he could be our receptionist or doctor or something. Because he's obviously not having it here. He hasn't moved from that corner since you've seen him last. So I brought over, he also didn't breed. I brought over another villager, and those two have been breeding. The toolsmith here I've been using quite a bit, and there are maybe 2 clerics, maybe 3. At one point there were 2 adults and a baby cleric. Oh, there's the cleric. Yeah, that guy's at 39. But I only seem to see 2 at the moment, which is... Who are you? Oh, you're the leather worker. Why I say one may have disappeared. Yeah, there were 2 adults and a baby, and then next time I came back there was an extra butcher guy. So I'm not sure exactly where he came from or which one, if one may have... Toolsmith. They are very active. They're all over the place walking around. Hard to get a good count. With the new basements, I think we have somewhere around 18 doors in the village. And I'm not sure if these count though, because I haven't seen any villagers over here. They may not be connected. I know the doors have to be within X number of blocks of each other to count as part of the same cap, I think. So once we get more houses in, if that's the case, these will get added in as well. But as it is, I have never seen any villagers coming over here yet. And next on tap, I've heard a few people asking some questions about these doors. They're definitely pretty cool, so we're going to take a few minutes to explain them real quick. As I said last time, you just press it once and it's going to both open and close on a slight delay. I think the delay is good. I could adjust the time. But I've had a few questions on how exactly they work, so we can go down and take a look at that. So everything from here over is just for the button coming down, and that's the easiest part to explain. So when you hit the button at the top, it's powering the block above this piston, which is making this piston go down, and powers this piece of redstone right here, which sends one signal over once, and then after a long delay a signal arrives for the second time. So that's the open and close that pushes this piston forward and powers this block through that redstone dust. We're powering this block right here, which is the powering point for the door. So you can see when this block gets powered, it's going to provide a block update for these pistons, and this slime block gets pushed up, which throws the redstone block up a piece and powers that repeater, which provides power for this piston when it is pushed up into this position by the block update. By powering this block, it's going to extend the first piston, the first vertical piston here, and then that puts the second piston into this position, which is then also powered because of the redstone block here. Hopefully that makes sense. These are all sticky pistons. This has to be obsidian because we don't want the slime block to be pushing it. And this block down here can be anything as well that will receive power from the redstone. You can put, you can power it through some kind of switch. You can put a button directly on it for testing purposes. Somehow or another, this has to be powered. And then from there, the top part is, you can see the bottom of the door right there. That's just our 2 slime blocks. Come on up. That's just our 2 slime blocks with anything you want on either side. We need 3. Well, we don't even need these corners. This center one here has to be something that can't be moved by the piston, as does what is on the roof above them. In this case, we have another furnace up here, and that one right there also cannot be moved by it. Has to be a block that can't be moved by the piston so that these slime blocks don't pick it up. Same with that one right there. And on this side here we have an airspace, so nothing to worry about. So this is the update on the doors. Hopefully that makes sense. If there's still any questions, you can leave them in the comments or catch me sometime on the server or streaming. And I've noticed that it also, because some of these pistons fire based on a bud switch and this powering through here, it helps a lot to reduce any kind of the glitchiness to have these all be air spaces. When I had blocks here, it seemed like the door was firing sometimes when the chunk got loaded or unloaded. I think that's the case. Either that or people were just pressing the button too many times. That's the door. I like it a lot. It gives a lot of versatility. As you can see, you saw with the rehab clinic, we had the top piece being moved down with it as well. So it kind of gave it a little funky looking arch to the door. And this can be extended vertically however high, maybe 8 blocks or so, however high you want to stack the slime blocks. Because the slime blocks are going to grab what's on either side of it, really to any extent. And of course you can just do it single if you don't want it 3 wide, or you could even make it a double if you have blocks on the side that can't be attached to the slime. That's an update for the slime, and next we're going to head over to something else. Is that a spider? What are you doing over here? Something else I've been working on, kind of close to spawn again, of course. I think I'm going to try to make some money out of this one. We're going to need it to be nighttime. How much nighttime do we have left? Not too much. I have been working on putting together a little charged creeper field, or creeper field that will hopefully turn into charged creepers. It is functionally done, if not aesthetically pleasing yet, but I think I will try to get some creepers in here and then AFK or come on around, buddy. Make it work. So I'm going to stand on the pressure plates, let him come in, come off, shut the door behind me. Perfect. I didn't quite get him lined up in time. I don't think he's going to come through. I have to try it again. I'm going to chase this guy in circles, apparently. Get out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anything as long as he doesn't blow up. He's fine with me. Ah, I blew him up. Just my luck. Okay, what did I blow up? I blew up my door. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, how did the door go? How many pieces of it did I lose? I think I lost a pressure plate and a wooden plank. That's no good. We'll fix that next time. Some witches. I don't want zombies. Thought I could run past him without blowing up, but I guess not. I would like to have one piece of the door still working, because it's very helpful to get them in. Does that work? Yeah, okay, we still work. Come on over, buddy. I don't want the zombie coming in. Oh, whoops. We're gonna need to do that. Okay, there we go. So once you get a creeper trapped in, you need the blocks along the side to force him to go down that route. Otherwise, he will just walk around it because it is a hole. But he will drop in it and not be able to get out because it's 1.5 deep. So we've done that, and then we can pull the piston over, which now makes it a 3-block deep hole. He'll drop another block. And I don't have the glass on me, but I left some downstairs. The other important pieces, we need a name tag and the glass. Pick up everything else just in case. So each person will have a color-coded glass. I mentioned, who's still down there? Yeah, he's down there. Bam. There we go. So there he is. So he's sitting on that trap door there. And once I can remove the dirt, he's good to go. Okay. Once he gets hit by lightning and becomes charged, then you can push that button to release him. And I think we'll go ahead and do a run through. I didn't name him or anything yet. Right. Yeah. So we'll do a run through. I need another mob though to come into this drop for me. Let's go see if we can get this creeper over here without the other one despawning. Come on. So this second mob that you pull in is the one that you're getting the head of. So if you wanted a creeper head, you would have to pull in a new guy this way. Just pull a little jump, he'll come straight through, fall in the hole. And then you pull this lever to flush him. And close it again just so it's set for the next time. So he's flushed. We're pretending that this guy's been struck already and is a charged creeper, so we'll push the button there and send him down. And then we can go below as well. And this is the guy that we want the head of. There's our charged, quote-unquote charged creeper who shows up right there. We're going to punch him around 5, 6, see if I got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, should be enough. Whatever, he's got 20 hit points, 20 health, so he should be close enough to dead, I think. This guy is standing in the very end of a water stream, so he is not going to do any damage to the surrounding blocks when he blows up. But he will kill this mob, who is right now blocked by this piston, and this glass is being held in place by this piston. Obviously, as I said, I'm going to make this look a lot better, but I want to get the creepers in there first so that I can come over here and do some work during a lightning storm and hopefully get some creepers while I'm also making it look better. Underneath the kill zone there are a couple hoppers that lead to this chest, so whatever drop we would get, like a head, would show up in this chest. So let's make it happen now. The first thing that we want to do, of course, after we've damaged him, is to let him go. And it doesn't really matter if that piston is up or not, but we always want to put it back so that the next time we flush somebody down, they get stopped. And you can't see him, but he is now a block away from this guy. They're being separated just by this half slab, and at the head height, there's nothing separating them down by the feet, so he should get the full force of the explosion. And we can open up the glass, and we just get close enough to make him angry. And boom! There we go. Hopefully there's a dead creeper over there. Yeah, we got 1 gunpowder out of it. And let's take a look at it. Oh, I lost my lost my piece of cobble. There we go. So this is where the creeper was standing when we sent him down. Here's the water streams underneath. So you can see each cell is the trapdoor there. And there's just real simple water streams pushing them all down into this spot where they get stopped right here at the end of the water stream. And they can't go anywhere, and they're looking right at you. So this, my friends, is how we are going to get some mob heads. All we have to do now is get some creepers. And as I mentioned, I think I will try to make a little money off this thing. I don't have any shops on the server. So, we always want to make sure that's reset too. So I think I will open, I'm of course going to try to sell any mob heads that I get, but I will also open this up and rent out spaces for any other server members. I'm thinking we'll start with a spot for, I haven't quite decided, either 5 or 10 diamonds. It's going to be expensive because this is, mob heads are going to be selling for a lot of money. They're a rare item, so we're going to make it expensive to use the facility. That's for sure. If people don't want to use it, that's fine. I'll just be the only one to sell them too. I want to get some of my creepers in here. I've got 4 name tags. I've been fishing as much as I can anytime it rains. And I got both of these two in the same fishing expedition. But other than that, I just have these hanging around. Boom Boom and Apples. I don't know why. I don't remember what Apples was supposed to be, but I already had that one named in a chest in my hole. So, it's going to get put to good use. You saw one of the methods for getting mobs in, whether it's creeper or anything you want to go down that hole. Stand here, let them in, close the door. The other way that you can do it, oh, I don't have any ladders. You can go up here. Oh, the explosion blew him off. And grab a fishing pole and fish him over the fence if you want to fish a creeper over or whatever you happen to want. Personally, I prefer the door method, but either one works. And now, I think that explains it all pretty well. I'll put up some signs showing people how to do it. I will also tell them to watch this episode because I don't want people to be blowing up this field or to be pressing the wrong buttons and release things that they shouldn't. So each square, the piston that affects the lever is to the left. This piston retracts the half slab. We're going to leave dirt on top just so people don't fall in while they're trying to wrangle a creeper into a hole. You saw what I did to put dirt up on the sides to get the creeper to go in. The buttons you do not want to press until the creeper is charged because that's going to drop him into the water stream. It's a relatively simple thing. We've got the netherrack here so we can see if the lightning hits it, and we'll fix the rest of the blocks with some kind of red-orange theme, I believe. But like I said, I'll work on that probably while there's a lightning storm so that I can hopefully get some lightning to hit. And now we're just going to wait around until it's night, so I'll see once it gets a little darker out. And we're back. It's nighttime. I've got my 4 tunnels set up. Hopefully we'll get 4 creepers. The one downside to this being such a small field, there's not much room to go out and find the creepers. As we go on with this project, I'll probably take down that hill and expand it farther in that direction. As you can imagine, there was already... Where are you going? Quite a bit of clearing that was done. This was all dark oak and a little bit of spruce forest that I had to clear out to make this even happen. As far as cells, as far as like the creeper cells, I might expand them back farther in that direction. and expand this way to try to find creepers to put in the cells. Anyway, I cleared out a little bit over here. Let's see if we have any creepers going off. Just zombies. There's one. Let's go, buddy. And even before my little explosion happened there, I was also thinking it may be a good idea to get some explosive resistant materials in for the floor. We should have the Ender Dragon fight coming up soon. So once that happens, we might get some end stone down for the floor. I don't want obsidian just because. Maybe some kind of design using the two. Uh-oh, witch. Not trying to play with you. Or you. Okay. I just missed the switch, but he won't. Let's get him to come through here. Nope, didn't happen. How about this one? Are we going to be chasing him around in circles again? Kind of seems like it. Okay, there he goes. Drop him. He's going to be apples. Alright, take down the dirt so I can get to him. He didn't want to be named, apparently. He is now apples, and we can glass him. Done. Cool. So we've got our first creeper done. Let's see if we can find any more. And we're back just in time, right when it stops raining. We are putting name tag. Oh, that was a close one. On lucky number 4. There we go. As you saw, the fishing pole on the trying to pull him over wasn't quite working out. I think if I wanted that to work, I would need to get rid of this pole here. Looks like that was getting in the way, and maybe make it a little bit higher. But it had worked last time I tried it. It just didn't want to work for me this time, I guess. We've got 4 creepers down. 1. This one you saw. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, once any of these get charged, we will be able to drop them and get another mob down this hole. And get our head. Simple as that. We've got them spread out a little bit, just in hopes that we can get a good shot on one of the 4 with a lightning strike. I think that about covers it. I like it. Hopefully we'll have a mob head soon. I will fix up the door and get this place looking a little better. Next time there's a lightning storm, I will definitely be back. In the meantime, we'll leave the anvil down here, and I'll probably put up a sign and charge people if they want to use it, because this is my one chance to try to make some money. Under construction, do not use yet. That can go away. We are now open for business. And that's going to be it for today. Hopefully we'll have some mob heads soon. And I know I said that we'd be checking out some base locations, but this came up instead. And I got a little too involved doing the creeper field. But it took a lot of clearing and a lot of digging, but it's done. Hopefully we'll have a head soon. And once again, I'll say it, no guarantees, but hopefully next time we'll be able to check out some potential base locations. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.